Hi guys, it's Nigel at Lock & Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well today. Today is Friday and it's slowly warming up the weather at the moment. And I just want to welcome you to my properties tour because I'm down on the favoured Corsham side of town. Near a little cul-de-sac tucked away is this 4-bedroom, truly immaculate detached property built by Persimmon Homes 5 years ago, offering no chain, that's come on the market today. And as you can see just in the behind me, a nicely attractive rendered property with parking. Upstairs you've got lovely bedrooms, en suites, bathrooms. It's lovely inside. Inside you got your hallway, lovely living room which is light and airy with a window that floods in natural light. There's a fireplace there. There's a beautiful kitchen, dining room, useful utility and cloakroom. There's extras with this property, but this suits really the upsize of the family that are, maybe if they've got another child on the way. You could have a downsizer as well, but they're typically family homes. It is freehold as well, this property, and like I said guys, there's gas, there's double glazing, and it's offered with no chain. So it's a decent property like this. It will be sold. It's keenly priced as well. There's also just one extra benefit I want to mention to you. You can see the garage there, but at the back there's actually quite a long garden. So it's sectioned a little bit because they used to have chickens at the back, but it's one of the larger plots on the development for a property of this size. And it was built by Persimmon, like I said, back in about 5 years ago, so it still has its NHBC. Now with my property tours, I'm going to spin this camera around. We're going to talk about the amenities because we're quite close to other centres as well. There's good road links here, and we'll cover that off in a sec, and then we're going to go through that composite door which is pretty new as well, and take a good look around this modern detached property in Teachers Way. And there we have it. That's the front elevation with a nice rendering garage, integral garage, and then obviously you've got a bedroom over there. There is side pedestrian access, and then that takes you to that larger garden that we mentioned earlier in the introduction. Here you can see parking, 1, 2. You could even try and make 3 here. I wouldn't necessarily say you'd have to, because you're actually coming off the development. You're right at the end, and then you have this pleasant green area in front of you. This is Dunch Lane. There's some fields in behind there. There's some plots as well, veggie plots that people use as well for gardening. And then as you go along that road, that then can link you to Shaw, Atworth. I think Bath is about 11 miles away. It's really well located. You can cut back through that road, and that will link you back into Chippenham and all the amenities. Now, if you wanted to walk here from Chippenham, I'm quite a fit lad. I reckon you could do that in, say, 15 minutes. There's Aldi Superstore, there's Waitrose, there's Sainsbury's. There's a train station in Melksham as well that runs every hourly or 2 hourly, depending on where you want to go. If you went further down there, and then you connected, there's Leaks that's just on the corner. There's a garage there for petrol, and then that road, which is the A350, if you wanted just to say get to the M4 from here on a good day, 15, no more than 20 minutes. It's perfect for amenities. Schools, if you want privately state schools, there are bus routes that will pick you up as well and collect you. And then if you went along this road and down to Southbrook Road or walked out towards Leaks, again the train station is just down there, 10-15 minutes away. And of course you can walk back into Melksham from there. It's ideally placed. This is why we call it the favoured Corsham side of town. It's great that you've got these green areas in front of you, and it's spaced around here, but it is a mixture of 2s and 3s and 4-bedroom and even 5-bedroom detached houses down here. And if I just take you down further, you've got another neighbouring property, and then that's the last property. So along here you can see all the cars are off the road, and the nice thing, as I just bring this camera around again, is you have this green area in front, so you don't really have anything there overlooking you at the front, apart from these more mature properties that again set back, and then they back on to the fields in there behind. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through that canopy storm porch, through that blue entrance double glazed door, and take a good look around. It is truly immaculate inside here, guys. It's a pleasure to have this on our books today, and like I said, there is no chain, so anybody that wants to be chain free, this is one you should be going to have a look at immediately. So let's make our way through, and like I just said, parking, you could do parking there, but there's ample parking there at the front, and of course you can pop your car into the garage. Through the door, which is a nice door, open this up, and as we just close the door, you'll always know with my property tours what I'm going to do. I'm just going to turn the camera around just to show you the entrance that we came in, but that's quite a modern door there that's been renewed. There's some cloak hooks there. Come back down, turn the camera around. There's some power points down there, and then you can see the stairs that go up to that first floor landing, and then immediately there's a door, and this just opens it up into this beautiful living room. Here you can see plenty of storage there. You can put your sofa, your suite. You can put a little bit, single chairs there. And look at that attractive shelving case. That's staying with the property. Brilliant. I just love the shelving case. It's very, very neat and tidy. This is truly immaculate. So when you do go in and you start viewing this property, you'll start to feel the things that I see for the first time. But they're great owners. Like I said, it's a lifestyle move. There is no chain. The fire's staying with the property as well. So it's an electric fire there. Let me just move across before we go out into the big kitchen dining room. Let me just show you this angle of the room, and there you can see another angle. Again, sofa suites. You can put your TV in the corner. Some people put it on the wall, and then they can just wire it into the plastering there, or whatever that wall is. Well, we can knock on it if you like. And then of course you've got your window, radiator there. Let's just pull that door too. And then you've got this attractive 3-pane window, and they're quite big, but it does flood it with natural light. As you look out, you can see where the parking is. And what I like about this is being set back from a road. All those mature properties have been there since the 1930s and the 1950s. They've not moved. There's a little green area in front, which is quite decent if you've got children as well. And there are great countryside walks around here. So it's a nice location on the outskirts of Melksham, on the favoured Corsham side of town. Let's turn the camera around one more time. Let's just give you another angle of this room. Just show off that little shelving unit and case there as well, which I think is very attractive. Bring the camera around, and there we go. And that's the reason for these property tours, to give you enough information. We get a lot of compliments about them. It's there to break down the barriers, but to give those viewers, you as people, more information about these properties. You might not know there's still an NHBC guarantee. You might not know, who built these over the years, or the reason why people are moving, or the condition. And that's the reason why we do them. It's there to connect property to people, and that's our job, which we do pretty well at. So that's the living room as you come in. Just remember that nice door as you come in, the hallway goes up. Let's turn the camera around one more time. I just want to show you the shelving case that's staying, because I think it's quite a feature for this living room. And then you've got this beautiful kitchen dining room that it opens up to. There's nice flooring. You can see where a room for table is. You can see where the windows are. Patio doors that open up. I will give you a sneak preview, but there's a radiator there just to the left. But I will give you a sneak preview of that garden, because it won't confuse you. You can see a lovely, beautifully laid patio garden there, a little pebbling that goes there, and then just in behind there's another garden. So that's where they used to keep the chickens. But it's ideal if you've got dogs, or you just want to separate them, or you can just take that fencing down, and then the garden, it's a little bit longer. But just look what we can see when we come into this room. Look at the light that then comes from that doorway, from the hallway to the sitting room, to the living room, and then it just floods into this kitchen dining room. There's a store in there. I'm not going to open up, but people put their store bits and pieces, like your hoovers and your ironing boards, will go in there. And of course your kitchen's going to have eye-level cupboards. It's going to have an integrated cooker. You're going to have a 4-ring gas hob. There's also other things in the utility, washing machine, if you want it, it can stay. And of course, if I just open up this, not that door, sorry, I've got it mixed up. There's your built-in dishwasher. Lovely window. Let's pop that out, windowsill. And there you can see that garden that's a decent size. Very, very lucky. Yeah, there's a couple of houses there to the left, upstairs that can see in, but it's a longer garden than normal. So it's a big feature to this property. And when you look at the price, when you look at the condition that I mentioned, how truly immaculate it is, and then you add in the no chain, this is a great detached purchase for the people that want to upsize or even downsize, because people are downsizing now, and with the cost of living they don't need a bigger house. Well, this is perfect, because it should be cheaper to run also. As I turn my camera around, that's the kitchen diner. Beautiful room, as I said, with the elevator, with that light coming in. And then you've just got a little utility area here. Door that goes out to the right, that just takes you to the right and the front of the property, so the back and the front. Obviously there you can see there's a bit of continuation with the flooring. Washing machine. little workshop, nice area there for store, and there's your boiler. The boiler's been serviced as well, so I think that was serviced last March. It's a couple more months, it will need another service, but it's been regularly serviced as well. And then you open up the door, cloakroom, washhand basin, nice obscure double glazed window bringing in natural light, small little radiator, and there's your loo, etc, etc. Everything that you would expect in a cloakroom, and a small little utility, which is very cute because you can just store things away. Another little cloak hook there, and then that door takes you out into that rear. Come through here, and then you're back out, like I said, into your kitchen diner. So let's recap. Loo in the corner, cloakroom, lovely kitchen diner, views out to the rear. Come back through. There's your living room, fireplace. Again, nice windows bringing in natural light. Turn the camera around. And then you've got that lovely shelving unit that just arcs around really that entrance. Come back through. And then you've got your entrance hall. And then the stairs rising to the first floor landing. So look guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as I have. Let's go upstairs to look at those 4 bedrooms, en suites and family bathroom. And now we're going to climb these stairs, guys. Let's go upstairs. It's truly immaculate, this property. I love this property. As you climb these stairs, you can just see there's access there to the loft space, and then the rooms come off. So you're going to have bedroom, you're going to have another bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. Obviously another little store in there. I'm not going to open it up. We all know what goes in there. It's linen, shelving, etc. And then a bedroom there with the ensuite. As I'm here, why don't we look at the smaller bedroom? Love that fluff. Love the light. So kind of pendant bed goes in there, single bedroom, radiator, double glazed window. Proper standard bedroom there, decent size actually, because it's a decent size single, but it's bedroom nonetheless. Let's call that bedroom 4 for now. Let's just turn this camera around just to give you another angle, and we come back out. And when we're into these landing areas, it's always nice to just see how these rooms cut and operate off the landing area, which this one naturally does. If I pop the camera back down there, there's the composite door, an entrance door, an entrance up 2. Go left, and let's go left into this bathroom. Just behind this door, there's a radiator, and and then you've got your low-level WC, obscure double glazed window, bringing in from the rear elevation the natural light. Pedestal washhand basin, little tiled splashback there. And there's your extractor fan there in the bathroom. And of course, there's a bit of vinyl, it's not Lionel Richie day, vinyl flooring. There's your panel bath. There's your, there's your shower screen there, and some shower tiling there at the background there. In fact, it might even be that plastic, forget what it's called now. Yeah, so it's not complete tiling that, but it's used as a splashback to the shower that's connected there. So you've got a shower, and there's some part tiling there as well. Bring the camera back out from the bathroom and then into another bedroom. Let's call this bedroom 3. These guys use it as an office, and so many people are. If you haven't got 2 or 3 kids and you're only using one of the other bedrooms, yours and the child's, and there's 2 spare, a lot of people will use them as games room. They'll use them as offices. As you can see, there's a desk there, some shelving there, because of hybrid working. It's like you don't have to work in the Shard anymore in London. You can work from home, and then you can visit the office, or you can completely work from home, and a lot of people are doing that with their bedrooms. But it's a decent size. It's actually a double. You can see there's a radiator, some blinds there. I will say all the blinds also in this property are staying, so the blinds downstairs, the curtains and the blinds upstairs are all staying with this property. So very important that you know that. It's just an added extra, and I thought I'd add it in as we're talking upstairs. But a decent room, bedroom 3, there we have it. Going from this bedroom 3 to bedroom 2, it's a double. Bedside cabinets either side. There's furniture there, so you can see the space. I love the decor of this house. There's your radiator. And let's just pop that camera out there. Let's see what the elevation and aspect looks. And that's not bad. You've got your parking in front. And look, guys, that's a separation. It's a quiet cul-de-sac anyway. As you come around, you will see children playing, but why not? And that separates that then from the road and those other houses in behind as well. Just turn this camera around so I can give you another angle from this bedroom 2. But I think we can agree it's a good sized bedroom 2. It's actually a decent sized house, but it's just the condition. It's an extra. There's extras with this house. So anybody buying this, I think, are lucky to be buying this property in this condition and the extras that they're leaving. The one other thing I forgot to mention when we were in the kitchen, we can do that later when I go out, there's also a water softener. So there's some goodies with this property that will be in the details. I will add it to the details. But when you add the blinds and you add the things that are incorporated into it, and then I was going to say the curtains as well, and the shower, not the shower, but the water softener, and the new patio that they've put outside, and the new door they've added. There's extras that go with this property as well, so it's important that you know that, and it's our job just to let you know those extras, which will tick and mount up as well in a good way. And then last but not least, we come through into the main bedroom. There's going to be a little ensuite there. You can see a little thing that you can control into your ensuite. Walk-in shower, pedestal washhand basin, low-level WC, little mirror there, which I don't think will be staying, but there's your extractor hood. Let's bring the camera around just to show you different little alcoves and stuff, but it's actually a nice shaped room this. Come back through, and I love this bedroom, a nice big double bedroom for the master. Big bed, cabinets either side, radiator. There's a little alcove there and access, and you can see there's a built-in cupboard. You could just keep going. You could make this area into another cupboard and put a double wardrobe in there, or use it as an an alcove. Most people, I think, will put a TV in here if they want to watch bedroom from the bed. Why not? And if I just bring the camera out here, there again is that elevation from this window, which I think is a nice feature, and it's important because when you buy on a modern development, you want to know two things: is it overlooked as much, is it noisy and stuff, but also your parking. To have a quieter bit to it, I think this is a big selling point, because you can take two cars off the road and put them on your drive, and you're not bothering your neighbours. They're not on curves. You know, you're not going to get into an argument. So this is a very, very decent property tucked away on this development, which is a pleasure to have today. It really is. So look, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I'm just going to recap. This is bedroom 1, as you can see. Built-in store cupboard, little alcove in there, ensuite. So that's bedroom 1 out into the landing area. This is bedroom 4, good size single. The bathroom we've seen, it's all modern, it's fitted, it's immaculately presented. Bedroom 3 and bedroom 2. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as I have, guys, today. Let's go outside and look at that rear garden, which is an added extra as well. As promised, guys, we just got to go out to that rear garden. I just need to leave you with this shot again of that lovely kitchen dining room. In case you wanted to know, this was built by Persimmon to their Roseberry design 5 years ago. So it was a very sought after design. But you open up these patio doors. Let's talk about this garden. Look at that patio that's been laid. Love the curves as it goes around. There is a side bit here. Let's get this bit out the way. There's an outside tap just there as I'm pointing to it. But that's your side access as well to the front. And remember, that side door goes into the utility, the loo, and then into your kitchen. Up and over door for the garage, as one would expect. Now the garden, you've got this lovely patio, then it's greened, enclosed by timber fencing. What we mentioned earlier, it's slightly bigger because they had chickens. Well, it is. They don't usually have that a bit extra around here. So this is fenced off anyway because of the chickens. They don't have any chickens anymore. And a bit further on, let me just show you. So it's great for kids. Look at that patio again. So you can sit out here, you can put an awning out here, pagoda. And then it just goes a bit further. It's all enclosed by timber fencing. There's some nice trees, they will grow. And of course you've got that part of the garden as well, which I think is a big plus point. Nice little plant there, or shrub. And that's the rear. You could extend this out. Of course, people do put conservatories on. I think this property lends itself quite nicely for that. So if you do like a conservatory, obviously just check that drain there, so you're not, going over the drain, or you'll need permissions for that anyway with the council. But that's the only thing I would say. But you could add something there if you wanted to, and you had permissions. But the garden itself is pretty decent at the back. So to their Roseberry design, a really nice 4-bedroom detached immaculate property here at Teachers Way on this Corsham side of town. It's got good road links, it's access to the town, good for amenities. It's detached, it's got all the features you'd expect in a modern home, plus extras that they're leaving, with a water softener, with the blinds, with the curtains, shelving units, you name it, there's bits to be left there. And remember, you know, it's gas and double glazed, as we know, ample parking, and it's offered with no Onward Chain. Any questions, please get in touch. I hope you're well, guys. It's Nige at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents on 01225 707 342, and we look forward to hearing from you.